Business on Purpose podcast.
We're starting to see an evolution of small business owners that we have the privilege of being able to work with who have chosen to implement. And there is a difference. There's some business owners who just don't implement, and it's hard, but there are others who do. In this evolution, they're starting to ask this question: do I need a second in command? Hey, it's Scott Bibu, the Business on Purpose podcast. And this is becoming a theme, and I like it. The reason I like it is because it means that there's growth in the business, there's progress in the business, and there's a desire from the business owner to want to continue to grow, continue to bust through growth ceilings, but also to develop other people. I love the idea. I think it's powerful, the fact that we can take the skill that we have, the platform that we have as business owners, and then set that up, tee that up, set the stage for other people to be able to grow in their leadership, impact their families, impact the stakeholders in their lives. So how do you do it? What do you do? Where do you start with those sorts of things? Well, there's a foundation that you got to have in all things. Vision, story. We can't say that enough. mybusinessonpurpose.com/vision. You have to start there. In fact, at the time of this recording, I just got a text from a friend who said, I just heard a quote that says, culture eats vision and strategy for lunch. No, no. Culture is vitally important, but where there is no vision, people scatter. So where there is no vision, culture is accidental at best. I won't go into detail on that. You can noodle on that a little bit. But where there is no vision, culture exists. It always exists. It's biological. So you put any element there, expose it to heat, light, water, moisture, you're going to get some sort of growth. You may not like it. It might be moldy. But where there is no vision, culture is accidental at best. But where there's vision, culture is intentional, and strategy now makes sense. And so if I had to put them in order, it would be vision, culture, and strategy. Going back to the idea of a number two, do I need a number two? Well, the answer eventually is always yes. In fact, I would say that you already have a number two. But it is the same person as you right now. But as growth happens, you can actually get another human being to come in and play that role of number two. So you have a number two right now. You're just playing that role. But then with the number two, what ends up happening is, if we're not careful, we can simply abdicate or assume as to what their role is. I've been guilty of this. And so we just kind of assume that they know what's expected of them, and they know that we have these certain expectations, and then it's just all going to work out. It's not going to work out. So how do you intentionally, thoughtfully, with a mind of vision, install a second in command in the business to really give oversight to the day-to-day? There's a couple of principles I want you to have in place. Vision, story, start there. If you haven't, you hear me beat that drum over and over and over again, but I am dead serious. Please don't go to strategy. Please don't write roles. Please don't do any of that until you have a vision, story in place. Because where there is no vision, people scatter. Even if you have a job role, even if you've got a 90-day plan, they will scatter because they don't know where they're going. Write out a vision story and share it with them. Second thing you've got to do is you've got to write out clarity for what it is that you need a second in command to be able to do for you and for the business. I want you to look at it like this. The business owner usually is a driver of some sort. Go, 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 go. Idea. High level thinking. And then you've got the team who typically is more passive. That's not a negative term, by the way. We've made it negative around culture. But passivity is a great value, because without passivity, we've got nobody to pass and delegate items to. And so with this great skill set of passivity to be able to receive delegatable items, you've got a whole team, statistically about 86% of humanity, by the way, who is waiting to be instructed on what to do next. That's a great skill. It's a great asset to a team. So if you've got 86% of all humanity, 14% of all humanity are the ones that are pushing, but 86% are waiting for instruction, waiting for process, waiting for the next step, waiting to be empowered. There's an in-between role. There's a bridge role The Kolbe assessment would call it the project manager role. There's that role in between that what they can do is they can speak with the succinctness of a leader, direct, quick. They can grasp the concept and then translate that into process for the team. That's a very important transition. They can speak with the language of a leader, grasp the concept that that leader has, and then translate that into a language that the 86% of team members who are passive, waiting to receive instruction, can understand and can live out. What a gift. Those people are rare, by the way. They're not walking around in every street corner. And so you do have to find them. You do have to look for them. On Kolbe assessments, their numbers are between 4 and 6. Anybody you have strategic coach, they say they'll hire anybody on the spot that has a 4 to 6 range all across the 4 different elements. Disc profiles, sometimes that's going to be kind of a CS role, maybe a CD in certain, but they've got to be very emotionally mature. And so you've got this person who's potentially a second in command. It's a person that can translate the idea of a leader, the urgency of a leader, into very step-by-step instructional nature of the followers, of the team. It's such a powerful combination when that happens. So what do you need? You need vision. You need role. Exactly what it is you're asking them to do. You need metrics, clear, definable metrics of what you're asking them to achieve in terms of results. And then once you begin to have those things in place with your team meetings, your daily huddles, repetition, all of a sudden you're able to bring in a second in command who can start to eventually assume the role of leadership of that team so that it frees you up as the owner to do the high-level thinking. That's what the team needs you to do. I love thinking about this stuff. Isn't it great? Hey, it all starts with vision. mybusinessonpurpose.com/vision. And I'll see you right here next time on the Business on Purpose podcast.